Hi you guys, it's me Latrice with Fit Beauty Life, and a couple of videos ago I showed you some new BB cream and some Maybelline powder that I picked up. So this is actually the Black Radiance BB cream that I picked up. I got the color in chocolate, and I also got this the Maybelline Dream Wonder powder, and this was the darkest that they had. It was 95 coconut. Oh gosh. Don't mind the nails. Don't talk about me. I do a lot of cleaning. I have a son, a younger son, so I'm always cleaning. I can never keep my nail polish on, so yeah, that's what's up with that. But anyway, to talk about BB cream, foundation, CC cream, tinted moisturizer, to me, it's all the same. But, you know, some are lighter foundations, some are fuller coverage, some are supposed to have a primer in it, some have SPF already in it, some are supposed to be better for the skin. But if you ask me, I get the same results from whether it's BB cream, foundation, or tinted moisturizer, or CC cream. I will say that in the summer, I tend more to use a tinted moisturizer or a BB cream because it is lighter, and a lot of them already have the SPF in it. And no matter what your skin tone, we should all be using lotions, foundations, BB creams, what have you, with SPF in it to protect our skin from the sun. So I just wanted to give you that quick rundown on BB creams, CC creams, foundations, what have you. So again, my lighting is not the best, but I will keep putting out videos because this is what I love to do. And I want you guys to see my growth as my videos go on, so you can kind of see me progress and get better and better with my videos. So whether I mess up, whether the lighting's bad, I still put it out there for you because, again, I want you guys to see my growth as a beauty guru. So let's try out this BB cream. First off, this is the color chocolate, and it is a little bit dark for me, but that's good for the summer when your skin does get a little dark. So I'm going to wear it today, but I'm going to put it away for the summertime. And also, if I don't want to wear it for the summer, the powder is a little too light. So when I put them together, I should get the perfect match. So you guys, when you go out, you may pick the wrong color foundation. It may be a little too dark. It may be a little too light. If it's too dark, you can set it with a lighter powder, and that can help it fit. If the powder is too dark, you can set it, you can use a lighter foundation before the powder, and that will make it okay. You know, there's a lot of tricks you can use. You don't have to go. When I first started buying makeup, if I got it too dark or too light or the wrong color, I would throw it away or give it away. And now I found that you can always use, you know, products, even if it's not for what you expected to use it for. So I just usually use about 2 squirts. And I have a little like glass mirror that I sanitize and I put my foundation on. So what I did was that I opened it and I just put a squirt on one side and a squirt on the other. And that's how I usually use it. I usually just use about 2 little squirts of foundation. And then I take my best application brush in the world, my e.l.f. flat tip brush here. And I always start out with this side of the face. Now, I have a mirror here, so I'm going to actually look into this mirror. So you guys, I hope you can see this. And I just start to just pat it on. And I always get the sides of my face first because this is where I have like dark marks. So I make sure I get it in there good there. And then I do one side of my face first. I always do that. Get one whole side down the middle of my face. And then I kind of just start blending it in lightly. Like, I don't rub it all deep into my face. I mainly just pat and just kind of rub it with a soft hand. Because sometimes the foundation or whatever can move around. So it's good to just pat it and then just kind of just softly blend it in. So you guys, I don't know if you can see that application, but it definitely evened out my skin tone and it gave a little glow to the skin there. Sorry to be all up, you guys, all up in the grill, but I have to get close for you guys to see what it does. And for me, you know, there's so many foundations in the world, so many, you know, BB, CC creams, powders, and I really feel like they all pretty much do the same thing. you know, every time something new comes out, I try to save up my little money and run and buy it, and then I apply it, and I see that they all pretty much do the same thing. You know, sometimes the higher ends may be a little bit better, the higher end makeup, and sometimes it's not. So, you know, when I'm reaching for foundation, I just pick up whatever's close to me, and I get the same result every time. As long as you know how to apply it right, and you learn your skin, you can basically use, you know, any foundation. But I suggest if you have oily skin and stuff, of course you want to go for a more matte foundation. And if you have dry skin, you want to go for a foundation that may be a little dewy. But that's all comes with knowing your skin. But foundation itself, I feel like basically they all pretty much do the same thing. So that's pretty much the application and how I, you know, how I put my foundation on. It's very simple. Sometimes people look like they have on a mask, and what that really is that they put on too much foundation. You want to go lightly first and then build it up. Like, just put a little bit, dab it on, rub it. If you see it doesn't cover, put a little bit more. Just try a little at a time. Usually 2 squirts will do it, and then you're going to set it with your powder, which is going to give you more coverage. But really, when the people look like a mask, it's because they use completely too much. And makeup is not supposed to make you look like a totally different person or change your color or anything. It's just supposed to complement your natural beauty. So remember that when you're doing makeup, you're not trying to cover your face with a mask. You're just trying to complement the beautiful features that you already have. So here's the powder here. And then I take my same brush, which I keep a paper towel on my leg, and I kind of just wipe off whatever is left. And then I just dab it in right there, and you see I get nice coverage on the brush. And again, I use that same patting motion to go in. And I don't rub the powder in. I just use that patting motion. And then I go in again and do the other side with that same patting motion. And so I try to get under the chin. And a lot of people like matching your foundation to their neck, so it could be the same color. That's a good idea. But when in doubt, I always say for foundations and powders, go a shade lighter. Like if you have 2, one is lighter and one is darker, and you don't know which color matches your skin, I always say go a shade lighter, because usually once it oxidizes, that means once it soaks into your skin, it usually oxidizes darker. So if you go a shade lighter, it usually oxidizes to the color of your skin. And if it's lighter than your neck, there's some makeup tricks that you can use that I'll talk about in other videos. But usually it's safer to go a shade lighter than a shade darker, because again, once it oxidizes, it can match your skin. So that's pretty much the application. And the BB cream, it does go on very smooth. It's creamy. It's a little thicker than other BB creams, like the Maybelline BB cream that I have. It's a little thicker than that. Like I said, it's a little darker shade for my skin at this time, but in the summer it'll be perfect. And it gives a dewy type of look to the skin. If you want more photo coverage, you may have to use a little more. But like I said, I used 2 dabs and I went in 1 time, because I really don't like the full coverage look unless I'm doing like a photo shoot or something. And the Dream Wonder powder, I love all Maybelline powders. For me, I really love the Revlon foundations from the drugstore and the Maybelline setting powders. All of them are pretty good. So, again, this was good coverage. It went on very creamy and smooth. I'm not sure what they say it's supposed to actually do, but it went on as a powder should. It set the foundation. I covered up my dark marks here, and I mattified the face. So, you guys, you know, in other videos, I'll just let you know what the outcome of the products are. But, you know, just like I said, in my use of makeup and things, I pretty much see that they all kind of pretty much do the same things. So that's just the makeup. That's just the foundation and the powder. I didn't highlight, I didn't contour, I didn't add blush. I just wanted you guys to see just the application. So I'm just going to try to come in as close as possible so you can see how beautiful and how even toned my skin is because of the foundation and the powder and that glow that I have on the skin. So you guys, stay tuned for more. As always, you know, there are other steps to the makeup process, but like I said, I just wanted to show you that. So as always, stay beautiful, stay fit, and as always, God bless. Peace, you guys, from Latrice.